Good evening from Houston, Texas. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, this city home to the eighth wonder of the world, the Astrodome. We'll see on the floor who stands out tonight.
I don't know about that, Ed. I may have to disagree with you on that. The eighth wonder of the world is the Red Rowdies. Let's get loud. Let's represent. Houston Rockets, what time is it?
They are certainly impressive. Let's do this in Houston. New Orleans begins the game with the basketball. To Bamutek. No good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you're forcing to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
New Orleans has it to Bledsoe. Oh, he's denied.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Bamutek. To Wall. Bamutek to Wall. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Screen coming. Sterling Brown rejects it. That's out. Last touch by Luke Bamutek. Bledsoe. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Bamutek. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Bledsoe with it up top. Down 4. Has a chance. Bledsoe shot misses. To Wall. Cody Zeller able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
McCollum. Here comes the screen. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Bamutek. No, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. C.J. McCollum. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Wall into the front court. He'll run the offense. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Come on. You knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
And now Houston has the basketball to Wall. Take stock of the floor. Wall. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
To McCollum. The drive right to the basket. Here comes the screen. McCollum looking for his man. Flushes down the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Here's a chance from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. And a nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nothing going here on that drive. With the flush, taking on all comers.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Wall across the timeline. 14-10 the score.
I got ball. This is all me.
No, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two. Cody Zeller at the line for two shots. For his career, 73%. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Wall with it up top. Now down 6. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Screen coming. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Luke Bamute sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
CJ knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
New blood coming in for both sides. Nice pass to set things up.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Screen coming. Dylan Brooks. Huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Short jumper off the mark. To Wall. And the rebound comes down to the Pelicans. My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. Shot from the lane won't go. Cody Zeller sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 8, games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
To Wall. From long range. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Cruises inside for two.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Wall. Here comes the screen. To Wall. Nothing going here on that drive. Larry Nance Jr. with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 8 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Trying to cash in and strokes it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Wall. Down to 5 on the 24. There it is, John Wall. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. With the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Not that time. Into the front court comes Wall. They trail by 2. Knocked loose. Rockets come up with it. Dylan Brooks slams it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Five to shoot for the Pelicans. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Cody Zeller pins it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Cody Zeller. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Bamute. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. And he buries it.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Pelicans have the basketball. He buries it off the step back. .20-footer at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. It's all even at the end of this quarter. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. McCollum with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Nance. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Has a chance. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Pelicans ball. Nance. To McCollum. Trey Burke tips it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Jumper's good. Burke with it. Down 2. Clark able to pull in the rebound. Sent it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Rockets in control of the basketball. To Van Vliet. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. To McCollum. Trey Burke snatching it out of the air. That's his 3rd block this evening. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Almost unlucky bounce. To Van Vliet. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
And he knocks it down at the line. New Orleans will take it up. Nance. Surveys the floor. A shot no good there for Ingram.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Bledsoe. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Old school equals high percentage.
Billy Hurden knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. And that's rebounded by Houston. To Wall. Fred Van Vliet to Wall. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. That's a 24-second violation. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Fred VanVleet to Dylan Brooks. Larry Nance Jr. able to recover with the block. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Nothing going here on that drive. Nance to Bledsoe. Going to launch beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
McCollum into the front court. Lead is 2.
Game 8 New Orleans Pelicans 4-3
Yes,
Houston
and the
Rockets
foul, and a
5-2.
chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
C.J. McCollum at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. Rockets have the ball.
I got some for him.
To Wall. Probing the defense. Wall. Shot clock winding down. To Wall. There it is, John Wall. 3 for 6 now.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
To McCollum. Bledsoe.
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Wall. To VanVleet. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Not done yet. Into the front court. It's Wall. Down by 1. New Orleans going to take it up. Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Wall. Hernan Gomez with the rebound. Bledsoe with the basketball. Down a point. McCollum to Bledsoe. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Sterling Brown sends it away. 4th this contest. To Wall.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Wall. Oh, nice find for the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Short jumper won't fall. To Wall. Nothing going here on that drive.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. McCollum to Bledsoe. Here comes the screen. Short jumper won't go down. To Wall. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the New Orleans Pelicans, number 40, Cody Zeller.
McCollum. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Can't connect.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Here comes the screen. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. To Wall. Has a chance. Rebound taken in by McCollum. To McCollum. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Burke with it. Up 5. And finishes strong. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
To Wall. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away. McCollum shot off the mark. Burke with it. Leads 5. To Bamutek. To Wall. Oh, he had him there for a second. Add 2 points to the board.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Luke Bamute. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Entering the game for the Houston Rockets, number 31.
Can't connect from inside. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
Oh, errant pass as it's taken away. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy. Deep three at the buzzer. First half in the books. It's been all Rockets.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Rockets are up after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets. The Pelicans would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Field goals.
The Houston Rockets are keeping things simple, just making their shots. Easier said than done, of course, but it doesn't take an expert to know shooting more successfully than your opponents translates into wins.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. McCollum with the basketball. His guys down 11. Bledsoe. And scores. Nice move, Jay.
All right, you got the first bucket of the second half. Now get a stop, because honestly, that's where your troubles were in the first.
Pick up, match up. Cut.
and draws the foul.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first.
Good shot, baby. Good shot. Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
And he makes them both. New Orleans has it. McCollum to Bledsoe. To Wall. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Luke Bamute, huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Wall. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. It's Rockets ball.
I got him. He stands. He's coming. He stands.
To Wall.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Bledsoe with it up top, trailing by 11. Offensive board. Eric Bledsoe. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Wall to Bamute. Rockets with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Won't go for Bamute. Defense was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Bledsoe. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3 to McCollum. Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Over to the right side to Bamute. Five seconds to shoot. Round shot, no good.
And the tenacity of this game has been set from the jump ball. When guys lined up for it, I mean, you saw the bump and the push and the shoving going on. Guys weren't giving up that space. They let him know nothing was going to be easy this evening.
To McCollum. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. And scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Wall. And stuffs it home.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To McCollum. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Trying to cash in, and the rebound taken in by the Rockets.
Hey, match up, match up, match up. Blue, ice, blue.
To Bamute. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Underutilized. 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 Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of them.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 9 matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown
They've slowed down the
2023.
pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a chance. Eric Bledsoe. Now 4 for 9.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Has a look. Shot by Brown off the mark. To Bledsoe. Oh, I missed a short one there.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Wall. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Game 9 Atlanta Hawks
Time to
5-3
adjust.
Detroit
Both
Pistons
coaches
2-6.
making changes on the floor.
Stepping in for the
To Bledsoe. Nothing going here on that drive. And counted at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Dillon Brooks. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away. To Bledsoe.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where did the
Got a piece of it.
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Bledsoe shot off the mark. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Creates the space to bury the 3 on the step back.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Nance to Bledsoe. From the outside, no good. Wall into the front court. Lead is 12. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Gets to the basket and scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Wall.
Big pick right there.
To Dillon Brooks. Beyond the arc for 3. Gotta give it to him. Brooks, tough 3.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Wall to Dillon Brooks. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Here we go. Here we go.
Dillon Brooks to Wall. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Add 2 points to the board. What do you see in John Wall's game, Jay, that sets him apart?
That he could probably
Game
finish with
9
his left
Miami
hand
Heat
better than he could
5-3
finish with
Charlotte
his
Hornets
right.
2-6.
I remember watching him in high school. He was jumping off his right foot and dunking the ball lefty as if it was that easy. He can do it with both hands, which makes him way more efficient around the rim.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament matchup will be coming up next.
Shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one goes down.
Into the game for the Houston Rockets, number 11, Trey Burke.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Bledsoe with the basketball. Down by 15. Nance. He throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Wall. Trey Burke. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still, you got to make that one.
And finishes strong.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering defense. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Larry Nance Jr., couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 68%. And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 15, Luke Mahute.
Two for two on that trip. Houston with the basketball. Dylan Brooks gets it in the left corner. To Bamute. Here comes the screen. Fires the three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Short jumper won't go down.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Dylan Brooks. Bamute. Perfect feed to set up the basket. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Rockets way out in front. It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Nance. Hernan Gomez unable to connect.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Wall for two. John Wall. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Pelicans basketball. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Wall across the timeline. The advantage is 13 points. Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
John Wall trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Nance. And Boban there to take in the rebound. Wall with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Wall goes to the right side. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
The jumper's off the mark. Into the front court comes Wall. His guys holding the big lead. Larry Nance Jr. sends it away. Pelicans have the basketball. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Into the front court. It's Wall. He'll run the offense. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
He was hacked. They let it go. Knocked loose. Rockets have it. It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. Temple up against John Wall. Has a chance. Just off the mark. To Bamutek. Cashes in for 2.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. To Wall. Good. Off a spin.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Pelicans ball. Nance. Bamute to Wall. To Bamute. From long range. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And scores. Strong take.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Wall. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Doesn't get the bounce. To McCollum. Nice pass to get things going.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Wall. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Bledsoe with it up top. Down a bundle. A pass taken away by the Rockets. To Wall. Shot from in close, no good. Has a look. A fundamental shot right there.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Wall into the front court. His guys leading by 14. Ah, the monster stuff.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Wall. Brandon Ingram with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Knocked loose. Houston takes over. Curling inside. Trey Burke guarded by McCollum. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Bledsoe. To McCollum. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Trying to cash in. Bledsoe shot misses. Wall across the timeline. Up a dozen. Here comes the screen. Oh, emphatic slam.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 15, entering the game for the Pelicans. Number 1.
Bledsoe. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Dylan Brooks. Bamute to Dylan Brooks. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. For 3. He was all over him. To Bledsoe. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dylan Brooks to Wall. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
New Orleans will take it up. To McCollum. Here comes the screen. McCollum. Nothing going here on that drive. The shot almost. Bamute. Off the assist.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Nance to McCollum. Nance. To Bledsoe. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
From the painted area, won't go down. Bledsoe. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Burke with it. They lead it by 14. To Wall. Bamute. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 45, DJ Williams.
C.J. McCollum. Misfires. It's no good. In the front court, it's Augustine. Looking to make something happen. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets came away with the victory in this one, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high-percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets. The Pelicans didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game stats. Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.